take on the New York Liberty here at Barclays Center. It's here at the Clays. Take a look at the starting lineup. Sophie, 27 from downtown as well in that game. So they're trying to flip the script here in Brooklyn while the Liberty
tonight is their defensive consistency.
Good ball movement. Vandersloot connects from downtown.
And it really made a huge difference.
And you asked Sandy Brondello before the game, as Stewie connects on both of those free. Cloud gets in the paint, can't get it to fall. Copper there for another board, puts it up, puts it in, and she's fouled.
You see how she just went after that bowler pretty hard.
She's already had a career high 30 by Mack.
But you saw Jones, she stayed behind, did not try to go over the back. She got to play smart.
And just in the first quarter and have 17 points.
She ended up with 27, I think, that game. It was unbelievable.
Jonquel Jones, but she couldn't finish. Stewie was there defensively. Ionescu stops, pops, and drops the three. Ionescu. Liberty with pace once again. Laney sidestep and drills it. Sandy Brondello wanted to see here early on the Liberty's response after a couple of days off with practice as Laney Hamilton. Liberty have been successful here early on. Jonquel Jones, same spot. She connects. 14-0 run here by the Liberty. Taurasi trying to end it, and she does with the midi.
Work, I think regrouping, having a couple days to practice was big.
Brianna Stewart strong to the goal. Attention. Remember, the Liberty didn't lose back-to-back games. All let it. Mercury out running. Here's Copper. Thought about it against Stewart. Gets it out to Cunningham, and she drills a three.
And that was the few games of the season here, and you see what can happen. Phoenix just was able to capitalize off of it.
Nice move there inside. Still has a lot of contacts with the Phoenix Mercury as Morgan Birch tries a three and connects. Made three is Niara Sabali in the game for New York.
That was a zone right there too, Chris, it looked like.
And Ionescu. Sutton over to Birch, around to Cloud. And she hits it right in Phoebe.
Fence. So leading the Mystics after 8 seasons with them.
Another midi for Sabrina.
That it opens the rest of the game, and I think we had a technical
foul on Birch, her second year out of UC Davis. Ionescu, a long one. Oh, Sabrina! Three for the season. And we were talking beforehand, and I asked you, do you think that's going to stay the same as Stewie cuts down the lane and gets the feed? Button finds Cloud for a mid-range, and she connects with just under a second. Career 40% from downtown at Mizzou. Thornton tries a corner three, and she connects.
Making threes is very contagious.
11 assists on 13 made field goals for New York. New York's defensive intensity has stepped it up a notch as Mack gets away and she has to be more aggressive and take the ball to the cup more often.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to open up the rest of her game, and that's a nice backdoor cut by Cunningham.
But when she attacks and scores, floaters, all of that finishing around the rim opens up things for her and her teammates. So it's good all around. It's something that she's definitely...
New assistant coaches, you name it. So a new system involved.
Well, to your point, Jules, New York led by as many as 15. And Phoenix now on a 12-0 run, taking it on the chin in Connecticut last night. As Ionescu, strong to the goal, no good, and Jones is there for the putback. And they had 20 turnovers and 15 made field goals against the Sun. Nice look inside to Stewie and finishes. 10 points and assisted on 14 others. She's responsible for 24 of those 40 Liberty points. Team, as the rebound goes to Leonie Phoebish, and she gets it to Ionescu. Quick trigger on the three, no good, a little too strong. Makia Herbert Harrigan connect. Movement and space could do for you. Ionescu finds some space and knocks it down. Loses it on the tip there from Stewart. 5 seconds left to shoot. Cloud realizes it, puts it up and puts it in over. And Phoenix has cut this lead back down to 4 with those 3-pointers, and now Copper gets it to go. Stewie out into the corner, now back up top. Good ball moving inside as Cunningham is hurting on the deck.
Player down. That possession.
Cunningham hurting still here as Cloud takes the 3 and makes the 3 from the first half. Laney Hamilton gets into the paint, working on Cunningham and gets it to go off.
Run.
Ionescu thought about pulling from the top of the key, now drives inside, tries glass, and it goes.
I thought she got away with a wall.
Balanced scoring here by the Liberty amongst the starters as Ionescu doesn't get the roll there. Laney Hamilton trying Laney. Laney holds her off. She's doing a tremendous job defensively on Kalia Copper. Back out to Vandersloot, now Jones. 3 to shoot. Jones gets it inside on Mack, lays it up and in. The bus is Cloud is off there with the 3. Cunningham corrals the rebound, gets it to Taurasi for another look, and she connects. Maybe she's close here.
Really good point, Chris. And this is a different team with Griner. They were really excited to have her back.
She's 4 of 5. She also had 4 against the Fever earlier this season as Cloud gets to the cup and lays it in. Copper's hands on the wing.
And one thing both teams did well in the first half, Chris, is they didn't turn it over. You've seen it.
I don't think a CEO would want a co-CEO.
I don't think so. I don't think a goat would want a co-goat, right?
And we heard Bernasia Laney Hamilton again in that halftime. Sticks in their craw. It's a chip on their shoulder. They did lose 2 games. Great defense here by the Liberty, picking them up on the perimeter. Ball gets inside, and a nice spin move there by
Panic when the shot clock was winding down.
Phoebus can't get it to go. Sabali doing the work in the paint. That is some hard hat work there by Sabali.
And that's where she's at her best. You saw the possession before. She got the extra rebound.
Of the Liberty last season.
And she just plays with the chip in general. Score.
Liberty started 7 of 11 from downtown as Jones tries to block Copper. What a move. Birch, nice hustle there for the rebound. Gets it back out to Copper, cuts through the lane, and that is the great deal. Alyssa Thomas, can't say enough about her. Dewana Bonner. As Sloot goes coast to coast. To have her with us. As Sloot tries to beat the shot clock, no good. Back tap by Jones for Stewart, no good. Jones tried to get it. And Sophie Cunningham for the Mercury. DT. Quick trigger on the 3 and hits it from the top of the...
Count on Diana Taurasi to come up with the big shots when they need it.
Ionescu does not have the answer. Ball gets tipped despite going 1 for 27 last night. Good D there, but Diana Taurasi gets it back, takes a quick 3 and connects again. 6th in the league, but they are dangerous. That game last night was an aberration, and now the Liberty have missed 7% from 2 and 3. And here comes Laney. Down the lane, lays it up and in, and boy, do the New York Liberty need that. Right.
Yeah, I think that it would be helpful for New York because I think it would open their game.
And also Natasha Mack as that offensive side. And right away, the ball gets inside to Jonquel Jones. It goes up, it goes in. And she only had 2 double-doubles over her first 19 games. Her last 21. Stewie breaks the tie there. She's got 8 boards, and she's got 13 points. 8 to shoot here for Sutton. Stopped off there by Laney, hands it off to Cunningham, no good, and Laney with
a series of stops, and they've been able to do that here.
Nice look inside to Jonquel Jones, lays it up and in. Up to take her second, and Natasha Mack back into the game for Phoenix. We'll get back into this game and tie it up, and Copper is 1 free throw away from doing that. But 5 seconds now to shoot. She has to trigger in, goes baseline, bumps off Thornton, and gets it to go.
See, that possession worked out better
in the Mercury's favor.
Huge play for Phoenix.
A deep one for Ionescu, no good, and Mack with the rebound. Unlike a veteran, to have that happen is Copper into the passing lane once again, lays it up. Lainey Hamilton has to pull. She gets fouled. Diana Hamilton sinks the first, and her 9th year out of the award. Alyssa Thomas and Brittany Sykes. That's good company to be in when you're talking.
And that's a tough play.
And she has 14 points now with 4 rebounds. Gets it inside to Jones, working on Mack, lays it up and in.
Angle and then just a nice finish.
Vandersloot ties things up. Vianney Brain, Pepper Pursley, and the rest of our CBS Sports Network team. Jonquel Jones spins, doesn't get it to go, but she's...
There have been a few suspect calls tonight, Chris, and I would say...
Into tonight, she's got 19 and 7. Barclays Center crowd getting into it. Copper goes baseline, cannot get it to fall, and the rebound.
There's still another possession available after this one.
Sees part for Lainey, and she gets the roll!
Actually gotten better in getting everybody involved, and she's a crunch time player. So,
And
you know, I called some 2K action.
I didn't want to tell her before the game.
Yeah, such an incredible year she had there. Oh my goodness.
So has 7 rebounds, and she has 20. You take a look at there's not a lot of time left, and they're down by 5. Now Cloud taking her time, gets in the lane, puts it up and in, but now just .8. A battle between New York and Phoenix ends with an 81-78 New York Liberty victory.